Hello, Poppets. Welcome. I'm really excited about today's video. I've got some good news and I've got some great news, so let's just get into it. I like to wrap these videos up in 5 to 10 minutes. That often leads to a lot of questions that you'll find answers to in the Skuxxverse Discord. So rather than addressing, questions that other people might already have answers to, I'll let you guys come to me after the video is released, but I'm going to give you all of the exciting information straight out of the gate, all right? So, first official airdrop for Skuxxverse is happening April 10th. That's in 3 days from now, guys. We're going to be distributing the staking world that we've accumulated over the month. I want to put a disclaimer out, first of all, saying that this airdrop will be it will be the smallest on record because we haven't even had 31 days of staking all 50 worlds. We've sort of, brought worlds throughout the month and they've only gotten 10, 8, 6 days of staking yields. That being said, I'm very excited to distribute those to our Skuxxverse holders. And disclaimer number 2, it's not even a disclaimer, it's more of just a words of wisdom. Go spend these. If Skuxxverse Golf isn't because you can buy a golf ball there, but I'll admit we don't have the finished products out right now with our exotic pet racing coming, our gladiator themes coming, and Skuxx City, which should be the biggest out of all of the ones that we have, and that will be coming in the first half of 2022, I believe. At any rate, these are the ones that aren't available now. It doesn't mean you can't go to all these other fantastic projects that are building on top of NFT worlds. So if you see that they're already involved in the NFT world ecosystem, I encourage you to go out, check out their worlds, and strengthen their in-game economies, therefore strengthening the world ecosystem. That's the backbone. That's why we do this. That's why I made Skuxxverse in the first place. I wanted to give the consumer some in-game currency that's frictionless because of the mighty fine work that ArcDev and his team, Temp, those guys, all of them have done at NFT Worlds, and there's a lot of projects utilizing this already. Like I said, our products are not quite finished, but they're 80 to 85% complete. That's talking about the exotic pet and the gladiator. And then as far as Skuxxverse City, that's pretty much, we're brand new starting to build that. It's a massive NFT world. So we've got other announcements on that, so I won't go too far into those details. So April 10th, guys, 3 days from now, we're going to be distributing world to all the Skuxxverse holders based on gold passes accumulating a higher percentage, red and blues if they're in the top 1,000 accumulating a higher percentage, and you see brackets, so the top 500, top 300, all of them get an early adopter incentive. But that doesn't mean you had to buy it all the way back then. If the token is passed on, that new holder would receive that incentive for holding a low ticketed Skuxxverse token. So that's number 1, is our airdrops happening. I had an amazing conversation with my legal and accounting team yesterday. We popped off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we didn't end up finishing till around 6:30. Just great discussions, the overall structure of Skuxxverse, keeping everything legal on our side. So it's been an amazing conversation with those guys throughout the last 3 months. Because as you guys know, things are moving so fast, we just have to make sure we cover everything that is in our hands right now. So that being said, airdrop, my first good news. What I'm really excited about, guys, is I'm in talks. Now, you're going to probably hate me for this because I'm not going to reveal a name just yet because I don't want to speculate in case we don't finalize the deal. But we're coming close to a artist with over 4 million views on YouTube, verified, amazing country singer, that was going to perform in our Skuxxverse City in the stadium that we have for concerts and sporting events, as our first ever live concert that we ever host. This is going to be free to the public as well as token holders. We just want to make this experience massive for everybody. We're going to be having multiple servers, so there's going to be no lid on this, how much we can host. I really hope that we start this trend along with all the other projects building on NFT worlds that have this in their blueprint as well. I haven't looked into everybody's white papers, but I hope that a trend begins where all of us projects are welcoming on not just big name artists too, like up and comers, and giving them the opportunity to sing, perform, DJ, do whatever they specialize in, and just give these artists a metaverse voice, as I like to call it. So that's my great news for you guys. Is we're in talks and we're actively putting pen to paper to sign a massive artist to sort of debut our Skuxxverse concert / arena. I'm really excited for that, guys. But that's all I pretty much have today, is those two massive points. Airdrop, April 10th. The snapshot is April 9th. So be sure to get in before April 9th. This is not financial advice. Everybody just do your own research, right? It's obvious. But we're doing something pretty special at Skuxxverse here. I'm comfortable to say that we've built a very, very big sustainable foundation with our 50 NFT worlds that we own. So month one is going to be the staking yields from that. Keeping in mind, we have not reached our yields from renting or in-game transactions yet because it's so early. I just wanted to get the proof of concept out there. So month one, guys, is, if you're not following me right now, month one is somewhat going to be peanuts to what we have once we're down the road and with our projected in-game economies, and when we strengthen those in-game economies as we go on and on and on throughout the years of existing in the metaverse, these yields, I mean, you can connect the dots, they'll be higher. But again, we're going to finish up by just saying our distribution model is based on the in-game currency. I encourage everybody to go and spend these world tokens in-game. This is not a form of investment for the liquidation purpose of creating US dollars. This is primarily to give you guys a utility inside of our Skuxxverse, Hero Galaxy's metaverse, the White Sands metaverse, Angels and Devils metaverse, Creepy Creams, Angry Boars. I'm going to miss so many, but anyone that's been on a Twitter space with me, right? Bad Baby Dinos, how could I even, obviously not miss them. Tons of other great projects out there. Go check them out. Go buy a go-kart in the Bad Baby Dinos metaverse, right? Go flex. Go flex on the rest of these guys. You guys are the early, adopters of this in-game currency. I can speak for myself, and I'm sure other projects can say the same, is that prices will go up. Like we want to reward, we want to make everything that we have, all the in-game purchases, we're making them at a very good entry point right now. But as the demand goes up and the supply goes down, put two and two together there as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I'm really excited for the month of April. Month of April is huge for Skuxxverse. We're just going to steadily grind. I'm not worried about outside noise right now with floor prices, with the way the market's moving. We're just we're on our path. We're following our script, and it's going very freaking successful so far. Cheers, guys. We'll be talking soon.